peaceful along the Boston Harbor. The water is beautiful, but the water can also be treacherous. A lovely boat outing can suddenly turn into a tragedy, or an ice skating party where the river or lake isn't quite frozen yet can become a harrowing experience. But fortunately for the people of Haverhill, Massachusetts, there is a man who has devoted his life to making sure these tragedies are few. He is one of the winners of our search for extraordinary people, and his name is Captain Red Slavit. Red Slavit has lived his whole life in Haverhill, close to the Merrimack River that he loves so much.
The Merrimack River, the most beautiful river in the world.
As Haverhill's busy harbor master, he occasionally gets a break.
Geez, that's beautiful cake, isn't it? Homemade.
But not for long.
KC-8 434 to Harbormaster.
Harbormaster right here.
Yeah, Harbormaster, we have a report of 2 people in the water below Groveland Bridge.
In the past 45 years, Captain Red has saved over 150 lives in situations pretty much like this simulated one.
Get right down there, we'll get the amphibious deck, and we'll go out and get them.
He's been harbor master for the past 12 years, a job he dearly loves.
In fact, we love action.
Red now works closely with his son Timmy, who's assistant harbor master.
Come on, Timmy, hang on. Yep, we're going. Okay. Anything that's exciting that we like. Action, that's the whole thing. That's it. Action and helping somebody. So if somebody's in trouble, no matter how dangerous it is, we're going to give it a go. Well, we may not come back, but we're going to go anyway.
Captain Red's yearly salary is just $3,500. He purchased all of the rescue vehicles. He even pays for the gas to run them. He wishes he'd get more support from the city, but says he'll do the job at any rate.
And it's always a satisfaction to see if you can help your fellow man. All the money in this equipment, I don't have any money. Every cent I got is all this rescue equipment put into it. But I think to myself, if we can save the poorest little kid, it's worth more than all the equipment in the world. So that's why we're always ready to go, because I hate to lose anybody.
6 years ago, these 5 people were awfully grateful Captain Red felt that way. Bob McInerney, his son, Ed Felker, and his 2 sons were just coming under the Groveland Bridge when their cabin cruiser struck a ledge, tearing a hole almost 2 feet wide into the hull.
This gusher came up through the floor, and Eddie said, "My God, we're going down."
As soon as I saw the water coming up, I got on the gunwale.
The reason I was so panic-stricken was I was afraid I was going to drown.
We sunk in about 2 minutes total time.
Captain Red was close by, as always, and rushed to the scene.
I was pretty relieved when I saw that blue light and the boat speeding toward us. And he'd gotten his shirt off and was ready to jump in and save somebody.
Usually, I'm not very glad to see him because I'm doing something wrong. But in this case, I was awful glad to see him.
Captain Red can not only be counted on for dangerous rescue missions on land and sea, but in the air, too.
They say every person you save is a free ticket to heaven. So we got a lot of tickets to heaven already. So we're all set. So when we get there, we'll have a good boat and a good helicopter, and we'll be able to operate up there when the time comes. Even birds and horses and trees and little animals like to live too, and we go after them.
Red can operate just about any vehicle with an engine and propeller. After a stint in the Coast Guard as a helicopter pilot, he went to work for Sikorsky Aircraft. Now with his own helicopters and small planes, he can point out many places along the river where he's conducted a daring air-to-sea rescue.
Well, we rescued the fellow in a 2-engine amphibian plane, him and his small son.
The Harbormaster has also used his planes to assist the police in apprehending robbers who've hidden in the woods around Haverhill, a job the chief of police is glad to have him do.
It's very gratifying to have Red offer his services and whatnot, and he goes beyond the call of duty.
In addition to all of the other things he does, Red is also on call to the fire department.
Chief, how are you? Welcome aboard the ship. Let's go over here. We'll talk it over what we're going to do.
There was one time we had a thunderstorm. We had a 2-alarm fire downtown, and Red took his old truck to the fire, and he was right there when we got there, putting the fire out.
When he's not on a mission, he finds time to be with his 9 children, 5 grandchildren, and his wife of 40 years.
And, we leave at 12:30 here. There'll probably be 100 people aboard the ship.
Red is able to get some money for his rescue work from the cruises he organizes on his boat, the Mount Vernon Belle.
And then I teach people helicopter flying and aircraft flying and seaplane flying. And any little money we make on machines at snowstorms in the winter, it all goes into the rescue money.
This extraordinary man conducted his first rescue when he was just a boy of 13. And he says he'll continue his work even when he's no longer Harbormaster.
It says Harbormaster inside the boat. We just put EX in front of it. We'll still do the rescue work, ex-Harbormaster. So whether or not we're in or out, nobody's going to drown when we're around because we're going after them.
But the people of Merrimack Valley hope that Captain Red stays around for a long time to come. Captain Red is having a tough time making ends meet, but rich or poor, he'll continue to save lives, which is why the people of Merrimack Valley say, land, sea, or in the air, never fear, Reddy's near. Well, Barry, what did you think about Captain Red?
I liked him from the moment I met him when he first blew his whistle in my ear.
Well, a lot of people are so grateful for his services. A few years ago, a millionaire whom Captain Red had rescued when his plane went down in a river actually resurfaced Captain Red's entire runway, so a lot of people are grateful to the captain.
Found